Yeah, so let's have a look under the tarp. Pull out a chunk and squish it. You just want to check it for, and there's probably still going to be dry stuff inside, but not a lot. How does that feel?
Wet all the way through.
Wet all the way through. It's quite cob-like, actually, that way. Very much cob already. Less plaster, more cob is sort of how it reads. But I kind of want it that way. I think we want it pretty sculpty. Pretty soft, sculpty. Yeah, that feels good and sculpty. That's what we're going to want. Little pan of the scene. The cracks are all filled in. Big holes are filled in. All the way on down to the floor. All the funk is filled in. That broken part is fixed. How's it feel?
So, it feels great, but am I too goopy? Apparently I like it goopy.
Well, making it goopy makes it so you can move the mud faster, but it holds up less before you gotta quit. Goopy goes on quick. But the less goopy, you can stack it up higher before it starts slumping and you gotta stop for the day. Right?
Okay.
So whatever the stuff, all these materials are gonna be the same kind of thing. If it's, the wetter it is, the easier it is to apply, generally speaking, and the drier, the firmer it is, the more it can stand on top of itself before it slumps. With mud problems, generally speaking, the answer to whatever the problem is going to be patient, wait. Also, mosquitoes are coming out.
Coming out? When do they go away?
They kind of didn't. They don't down here in the shade, but they back off in the middle of the day. The only place to escape there's only going to be two places to escape them. One is indoors, and the other is in the princess palace, in the princess awning.
The princess awning.
It is. It's a full-on princess setup. My kids used to love those things. They made them with like fairy leaves and fairy shit all over them.
Yeah.
The little fairy
Rose
bower.
had one of those. Yes.
Little fairy bower.
Little fairy bower. It was all green and with flowers and was that fern goalie? But it was a bunch of like forest fairy girls.
Yeah, it's one of the most effective freaking things in the battle against malaria too.
Shit! Now I'm gonna wash these.
Yep, that's right. Get a washcloth out here. Let's do it tomorrow. Right. Nice job. And there's the new line of the mud. And I got this stick thing going on. I kind of like this stick thing. It's ridiculous. It won't last, but it looks cool for now. Once it's all dry, I can clip it off and it'll keep that shape. It's amazing how our hands already know what to do. All we have to do is let our hands go and listen to the mud. And I'll do the rest.